In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use Microsoft Lists with Power Automate 2026 Full Guide. Microsoft Lists paired with Power Automate lets you turn everyday data entry into hands-free workflows. Anytime an item is created, updated, or deleted, you can trigger actions like sending emails, updating records, or kicking off approvals. In this walkthrough, we'll capture Microsoft Forms responses and log them neatly into a Microsoft list ready for reporting and collaboration. Start by building your form in Microsoft Forms. Create the questions you need and pay attention to types, text, choice, date, and so on. Clear labels here will make mapping easier later. When the form is ready, note its name so you can pick it from a drop-down in Power Automate. Next, create the destination list in Microsoft Lists. Use a blank list or a template, then add columns that mirror your form questions. Match column types to the form answers, for example, choice for multiple selections or date and time for dates. Keep the title column for a key value like a subject or requester, and mark only truly necessary columns as required to avoid save errors. Open Power Automate and create an automated cloud flow. Give it a meaningful name. For the trigger, choose Microsoft Forms, then when a new response is submitted, select your form from the Form ID list. Add the action, get response details from Microsoft Forms. The trigger only provides a response ID. This action pulls the actual answers. Choose the same form, and in the response ID box, insert the dynamic response ID from the trigger. Add the SharePoint action, create item. Select the site address where your list lives, then choose the list name. You'll now see the list's fields. For each one, insert the matching value from the get response details step. If a field doesn't appear, confirm the list column exists and the connection is correct. Be sure the data types align. For choice columns, use the choice value. Save the flow, submit a test response in your form, then open the flow's run history to confirm it ran successfully. Finally, check your Microsoft list and verify the new item appears with the expected data. If you run into issues, confirm you have permission to the form and the SharePoint list and that you're building in the correct environment. With this setup working, you've laid the groundwork to expand later with notifications or approvals triggered by new list items.